the wing coaster because they actually did some stuff. Excuse me, some stuff to it. So hopefully we should be able to fix it. Because now they added inversions, which means I can properly overbank turns and whatnot, which is kind of took them long enough. But hey, whatever. I'm just glad that they added it. And there we go. So, as you guys can remember before, well, if you watched the full episode, originally I wanted this thing to have a non-inverting loop, like Sky Ace does. I think that's what it's called, the one that's at Ferrari Land or World. Which one is it? Because the one there's two Ferrari like parks / areas. One of them is in Portaventura in Spain, and the other one is in Dubai. One of them is Ferrari Land, one of them is World. And I want to say that the one in Dubai is is World, and the one in Italy is Land, because one's bigger than the other. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so right about here is where the fear kicks in, and that turn also, which I think just needs to be drawn out a bit. I really don't understand why that part right there is too much, but these parts aren't. That doesn't really make sense, especially since this game very much favors airtime. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused, but hopefully I can figure this out. Okay, so the main things we need to work on are, well, pretty much this entire thing right here. And okay, so the most intense part of this is right here. Okay, so let me turn off that. Now, if I... maybe if I delete this section and I just have it going out just a little bit more. And then right about here, we can start cresting it. That actually, I want that to be a little bit steeper. And then to there, and I think it's actually turning. Yep, it is, and I'd rather it not. There we go. That's about the same size, I think, because this hill's... No, actually, never mind. I did make this one taller, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, that right there should be fine. And then start banking. And just, I want to test this. Yep, you can invert now. I'm not going to on this. I've already pretty much established the layout. I'm not going to try and do the non-inverting loop. I just don't think it's going to work out very well. That's too much. But why? Well, maybe it's because that one's at 90 and it doesn't really need to be. So, okay. And that is right there, so if I kind of organize, or rather line it up from about there. Let me see what happens if I do autocomplete. That's kind of how I want it, but it definitely needs some fixing right here. Like, that should not be nearly as banked. Let's see how that does. better. It doesn't hold it for as long. That part right there is definitely better. Though it gets a bit intense right there, but that is pretty sharp for how much speed it has, so I get it. Alright, back into none. I'm kind of confused as to why the fear on this section is so high. Because it doesn't seem like it should be. It doesn't make any sense. But then, like, this part right here is totally fine, even though the G-forces are probably pretty extreme right there. So, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense. Okay. Now, that's a pretty hard snap. Even that right there looks a bit awkward. Like, just for that 1 second it banks to, like, almost 90. Where is the train? The train is right there. And, alright, next we're gonna have this part. That's a lot better. Alright, I want to see what this gets to just for shits and giggles. Like, as the actual final results. I want to see what that's at. So the ending part is completely fine. Like, that doesn't seem to be an issue. And that train should be cresting any... Where's that train? Where are you? Are you... Can I just not see you, or... Where's the second train? Is it gone? What the heck? I guess I'm only running one train on this. I'm gonna fix that really quick so I can get some faster results. Number of trains, 1. No, this thing has like 3 block sections. So that's a block section. Oh my god, it's not. It's drive tires. Well, that would do it. Now I feel really stupid. Okay, there, and then there. Wow, and I bet that I changed this one right here to drive tires also. Oh no, that one actually has block brakes. Alright. How about now? How many trains? 2. Perfect. There we go. That's what this thing should be at. Okay, I need to fix this part right here. You know, I feel like if I were just to maybe overbank it, it would help. So let's see what happens if instead of that, we overbank it to, I guess 101 is as far as we can go at that point. We'll also raise it. And then if I click on that, I can bring that out a little bit. You know, I'm just going to ignore that piece. It's not important right now. And... I don't really like that, though. This right here is also part of the issue. Okay, let's just redesign this whole element. Alright, so I want it to be snappy, but I don't want it to be overly snappy, and also that's still a bit too banked, so I'm going to finish off this and start that. You know, a tunnel actually would be kind of cool, but I don't think I wanted to do that. 'Cause I don't think it's going to clear that. Screw it. Tunnel time. And then... Okay. So instead of that, it's just going to be a big ass overbank turn. And I'll just redesign this section to lead into the airtime hill. And I'm not sure why you hate doing that. Okay, but that's fine. Did I exceed the track limits? 'Cause it didn't look like it. Sorry, I think trenching is the way to go on this. And maybe this angle instead, and then we'll head up to that airtime hill that was here, but now it won't be. Alright. What happens if I do autocomplete? The shaping on that is completely wrong, so I'm not going to do that. Its location was actually just fine, but I didn't like, the shaping. Alright, that's a lot taller now. And that's ridiculous. I'm gonna change that just slightly. There we go. And let's zoom out of there and delete these old sections. And if I autocomplete, yeah, it's not gonna cut it. So that right there needs to go down, because that's how it works. No, it's the opposite of what I want you to do. I want you to start unbanking to here-ish, and we're gonna dive right, like right next to the lift hill, and I think that is about where it'll end up. Okay. Oh, that looks really cool. Delete autocomplete. Perfect. Okay. So that's basically how I want to. Oh, hey, look, it actually didn't make it through that. Well, crap. That sucks. Cookie. So instead of that, we'll start doing it here. And no. No. There we go. Okay. And no. Stop doing that, please. Autocomplete. That looks fine still. That's still, the exit is just fine. And man, that's really close to that support. Can I kill just that one support? Yes, I can. Cool. Can I kill this support? I don't like it. This thing just has too many supports. Can I kill it from here? Yes. Okay, that looks good. That's the right amount of supports. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, should probably start smoothing this out a bit. I'm not sure how smooth that transition actually is. Smooth that. Too many supports. No, not that part. This part. Hey, what's up, Cool Cop 587? Hope you're having a good day. Train, where are you? Where did that train go? I guess did I delete it and I didn't realize it? Come on, do a thing. Whoa, that looks pretty bad right there. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and, whoops, wrong way, trench that section out. Alright, and then how is that? That's not gonna work. Alright, so that whole thing's just gonna be a big trench. I tried to do a cool tunnel, but it didn't work. That part right there just boring, to be honest. And that hill looks really, really boring. That's not how this should be at all. So I need to make that hill smaller and figure out how to work it back into that ending, because I have a feeling that the ratings might be worse. That's just a bad hill, and that part right there is kind of lackluster too. So maybe I'll delete from here on, because I really like this this low section right here at the end. It's probably the ride's strongest point, but the rest of it just kind of falls flat. Turn on auto tunnel. I know I could turn on auto tunnel, but I think it's still gonna more or less turn out the same, just because of how the terrain is. I was more or less just trying to cheat it into working. Okay, it's actually green throughout, but I hate that hill. So if I have to make this thing worse before it gets better, then I'm totally cool with that. Because I don't like any of this stuff. Alright, so that thing's fine, but maybe make it smaller. That back this way. Start banking it, not an inversion. And maybe here to here. And then we'll go into the air hill. But I still want it to go inside of it. So if that's as tight as I can make it. Why? I don't believe you. Ha! I win. Try to tell me that I can't make it that tight. Tunal. Build a final with walls and make it dive underwater like Kraken. That would be pretty cool. But I already have an ending. I mean, I could try and find a way to make it work, but I think it would just feel shoehorned in and not very natural. And every element on a ride should feel natural. That's what makes it feel good. That's what makes a ride good. That's what makes it feel good. What the hell? That sounded so stupid. Alright. Now, let's try this again. And start it now. I think it's literally going through the drop. It's getting pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. It's almost questionable. Alright, now I need to figure out how to get this back over here. You know, I could always just give it an additional turn right there. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. And I don't know if it's gonna work. It might be too intense, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So, right here we're gonna have a very, very small airtime hill. Very, very small. This thing would be ridiculous. That doesn't look right. Maybe there. And then okay. Alright, this is gonna work right here. And this right here will just be a really, really fast section. Get those forces going. Alright. And you're going to back this way. Right here, I'm going to kind of do what I originally wanted to do with that one turn. That didn't really work out, but I think it should work now. Alright. We'll overbank that. Where's the train? Please don't tell me that it valleyed. Oh no, it made it. So also extend the ride time pretty significantly, which is good. Okay, now where are we in... Alright, that's good. That's good right there. Except I need to arrange that so that it's more like that. Flatten out. And... yeah. And guess what? Another airtime hill. All the airtime hills on this thing. It's an Intamin. It should be very, very airtime heavy. Alright, that right there looks kind of weird, but I think once I start smoothing it... Oh yeah, that looks fine. Can you read my last comment, please? No. Oh, wait, can you make Mr. Twister at original Elitch's Gardens recreation, please? Is there really, like, how much source material is there for the original Mr. Twister other than, like a few pictures of it on RCDB? Like, I'm all for doing, like, kind of, like, rare recreations, but, like, when you don't have that much information on it, it's kind of hard to do. Like, I'm not saying no, like, I'm down to give it a shot at some point. I just need to do research into it first, because I've only been on Twister 2, and I thought that it sucked. I'm sorry if that's your home park and you love Elitch Gardens, but I wasn't very impressed with Twister 2. And I haven't been to Knoebel, so I can't say how that one is. But from what I understand, it's almost a recreation of the original. Like, I do think that it would be cool to do a recreation of Twister. Like, trust me, it was kind of iconic in its time, especially because it had those, like, those helixes. Those helixes looked pretty cool, the way that they wrapped around each other. It's kind of like it reminds me of the Rose Bowl on Beast, which again I haven't been on, but it's pretty iconic how it just, like, loops in on itself. Like, it looks really cool. And I'd love to do that. I'd love to make everything that people have asked me to build. I still haven't even built a RMC Mobius coaster, and that's probably, like, my top request for some reason. Okay, where is this thing? So it's going there to the air hill. Oh, geez, I should have smoothed that part first. Yikes, that's painful. Alright, now start smoothing that again. Also, I'd like to kind of beat a dead horse for a second and point out that it would be a lot easier to make this super smooth if they just add a continuous roll to, like, pretty much anything involving even the slightest turn. Because right now every element just kind of bangs into the next one. This part right here I need to smooth out. I'm going to start right here at the apex. Definitely needs a lot of smoothing. Yeah, I'd have to lower that even more to get it to tunnel. Could add water though. That actually looks pretty cool. I think I'll keep that there and maybe add effects so that it does a splash when it goes by. That would be pretty cool. That right there looks kind of off. Alright, let's see how this thing runs now. go. The moment of truth. What will the results be? Please be good, please be good, please be good. So I really, really like how that interacts right here. So it's going to be a bitch to build the station. Well, the exit. Come on. Yes, perfect. Green throughout. 672, it's not the best, but I'm just amazed that I even got it to go green the whole way through. That, well done me. What are airtime count? 8 moments of airtime. Max vertical G4, or sorry, minimum is negative 0.92. That's actually not ejector. I'm not sure what it means by forward G-force. I would assume that's acceleration, and that might be coming off the drop. I'm not sure. Airtime duration is 6.5 seconds. It's not the like longest airtime count, but whatever. The way that I had it with the ridiculous ejector airtime didn't seem to work. And no, cat, you're not gonna knock something over. I don't know, I didn't think it was gonna work out very well. Now, I want to make this terrain look a bit nicer. It looks pretty jagged. Yeah, that looks really, really weird. Especially right here, where I have that path. If I do flatten to foundation, I just make it really small. Okay. Be cool to have like an observation area right there. And right here, I don't like how it kind of caves in. Oh, pull. I want to pull that out. There we go. The rocks didn't seem to have anything like supporting them. They're just kind of floating. This is at Pandora. There's no such thing as floating rocks. Okay. It'd be really cool to have something around here. Even if I just add like some sort of like metal tunnel. Whoops. And push. Maybe have a water feature right here with some rocks and water. Well, of course water, but like waterfall it in there. Unfortunately, I can't add any water right here, which sucks. It would look really cool if there was a small pool. And then that I might be able to get it to work if let me see. No, I want this thing super tiny. Oh, let me do that, but make the intensity really strong. Something like that, but this way. I realize that it looks really bad, but I'm gonna cover it up with rocks. No, there's no hole there. Alright, please let me add water. It still won't let me add water. That's lame. Oh well, I did my best. I could raise that part up and then dam it off right there. I just don't think that's gonna look very good. I could add a bunch of... Where is it? Water. I could add a ridiculous amount of these splashes, but let's see how that would even look. So if I were to add a bunch of those and then blue, no, that's just gonna look weird. There's got to be a way for me to get this waterfall in there, though. Like, I thought I would be at least be able to have, like, the tiniest of pools of water. Can I lower this section now? I know sometimes if it's if the terrain is too jagged, it won't let you add water. So maybe if I smooth this out now, it'll let me do what I want. Let's see. Come on, I'm not asking for much. I just want a little tiny waterfall. I just need a tiny bit of water, and you're still not gonna let me do it. What if I get rid of that water? No, it still won't let me do it. Oh well. I guess that's not gonna work out. Dang. I guess I could just do this then. If it's not gonna let me do it like that, at least then I have some sort of water at the bottom of it. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, that'll work, and then I can just add something right here. Maybe I can have it like have rock formations right here and here, and then water coming down, and you like dive through it. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, especially since that would be the... Oh, I didn't realize that was the first drop. So on the first drop, you would dive through a rock formation and past a waterfall. That's a good idea. That would look really cool. And push that in, and let me smooth it. Yeah. So if I go into scenery, I need rocks. Which ones do I like? I actually do like those. I also like the alpine ones. Yeah. Not there. What's the biggest rock? I want a nice base here. While I start placing 1,000 rocks. And then here. That one. No. 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 I guess I'll just keep using this one. Texture on that one looks really, really bad right now. I don't know why. And just gonna start filling in the gaps. It's probably gonna look really bad for a while before it looks okay. No. Yeah, that looks good. I want it to look kind of natural. No, not that one. I'll go back to... Nope. Okay. What's the smallest, flattest rock? Probably that one. Oh, those textures look really bad. Let's see, how's that look? Yeah, so then I could continue that on, then have the water coming down into this little gulch right there. That could look pretty cool. Yeah, this could be the start of something pretty cool. I still don't know how I want to do the rest of this park. Also, I kind of screwed myself over in the long run by having this right here, unless I just build straight ahead with like a small entryway. Because I really didn't plan on that being there. Um, but I'll figure something out at some point. I also need to finish supporting this because I stopped partway through on this weird ass aero coaster. Terrible ratings. Yeah, not good. There's no fixing this one. Still my favorite. It's always been my favorite. And the ratings aren't even that good on this. I don't care. I love it so much. What did this thing get? Oh. I can do something now. 11. Wait, stop. Stop. No, I'm gonna do it. You're gonna let me do it. Okay, you can have 12 card trains on this thing now. And you better believe that I want 12 card trains. So if I shut up. Are you kidding me? What, because of that? Okay, well, Control Z. Let me delete. Okay, how about now? Edit track. You're gonna go that way. Obstructed. No, you're not. You're not obstructed. Do I really have to delete that piece too? Okay. Thank you. Alright. Boom. It's good. And then... Doot. Oh, shit, I deleted too much of it. Wait, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. And station fly through. And connect. There we go. So I've got that now. And hopefully it'll let me... Why... Is it still because of that? I can do that, I just can't get it higher. What the hell? Come on, game. Stop it. Alright. Escape. Operations. 11. Ah, so close. Edit track. If I delete that section and I go into station and I add that and then I go to that and then I do that and then I smooth it. And I want to go there. Block section. Super tiny one. And then straight section to there. And smooth. There we go. And now I should be able to set this to glorious 12 car trains, the proper length for a GCI coaster, because that was done in today's update. And I think it's really cool that they even bothered to give us an update today. Like, seriously, thank you, Frontier, for being cool and giving us an update. Like, a lot of companies could just be like, oh, well, it's fine the way it is, but not Frontier. They're willing to fix things. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's live stream. I might do another one tomorrow, but don't get your hopes up. I've got a lot of things to do tomorrow before I go to Comic-Con next week, so um, I might do one, I might not. I didn't even plan on doing today, so take that for what it's worth. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this this wing coaster by Intamin, kind of based off of Skyrush, kind of based off of I-305, even though it's not a wing coaster. And I don't really think that I have any flying aces in here. But oh well. And also, I don't know when I'm going to do a Mr. Twister recreation, but I will start doing research on it, and I will keep it in mind next time I play. But yeah.